Hey, this is John, founder of Rocket Forms here. In this video, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to get the Rocket Form on your site and to get started. So this video is not going to dive too deep into form design and setup and all that great stuff. We're just going to make this a real quick tutorial just to show you like how to go from point A to B, go from not having your form to getting it on your site. So here's a site that I have set up, and I took my Rocket Form down so I can show you exactly what to do here. So the goal is going to be to get the Rocket Form working on the site. So this means getting the pixel code installed, getting the form set up in your account, and maybe having that little on-site message appearing in the bottom right or left-hand corner of the screen, just to verify that it's on the page and working. So let's pop back over into the Rocket Forms builder. Now, to get started, you can either click on the Get Started button down here or Create Rocket Form. I clicked Create Rocket Form, so upon doing that, it took me to the template section. So you can either build your form from scratch or start with a template. I usually suggest starting with a template because we have dozens of these. They're pre-built. We're always building more, and it's just a quicker way to get started. So since this is for a pest control site, I'm going to go with one that will pop up. So I choose Quote Match Tool, and then I'll go with this pop-up one. So I hit choose. Now, upon hitting choose, the form opened in my screen. You'll see it right here. Here's how the form looks. So there's this nice visual on the right-hand side, so you can see your changes in real time. It's not to scale, but it's really a great way to see what the changes might look like while you're making them inside of the builder. So I'm just going to name this form, I don't know, like pest control form. And so once the form is set up, name the form, hit save, and then all you need to do is go to lead delivery. And we'll cover all of these settings in a video in the near future. I'm just trying to keep this one short. And then I'm just going to add in my email address so I can't spell this morning. It's like 6 in the morning. I'm pretty tired right now. So you put in your address so that way you get the lead notifications and hit save. And then the final thing to do to set up the form, just so we can get it to a point where it's ready to go on the site, is hit add to site. And then we'll take the link, the website address, and paste it right in here. Now, I always add in this little star, and we'll dive deeper into this again in another video, but it's just a way of ensuring that if you're running your pages across PPC channels or social media, that the form appears if UTM codes are used in the link. So this is how it's structured. You can block pages as well. You can add more pages in. So I'm just going to hit save. So at this point, we've set up our form, we've named it, I've updated some of the lead delivery information, I added my link in here. This is how the form looks. So it's going from service type all the way through to the contact form. So it's pretty much ready just to add onto my page to get started. So to do that, we'll go back to add to site, and you'll scroll down to the Rocket Forms pixel right here. So the pixel is what allows the form to communicate back to the Rocket Forms platform when it's on your site. So this is key to getting the entire form to work. So you definitely need the pixel installed. And just installing the pixel will enable the form to work in pop-up mode. It will enable the on-site message to work. And so I would say that this is the first step. Then if you want to do additional things like triggering the form with a click of a button or embedding it onto the page, you'll just come down here and follow some additional instructions. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to get the pixel installed and get to the point where the Rocket Form is working on the site. So to install the pixel, you'll click on copy code. So now all the code is copied, and then we're going to paste it into WordPress. So if you're using something that's not WordPress, like Unbounce, Leadpages, ClickFunnels, Wix, all of those sites, then the process is pretty much the same. This pixel will be added in the head section of the site. We have more tutorials on how to do it based on the platform. For this tutorial, I'm focusing on WordPress because that's where this site is hosted. So let me jump back into my site. Now I'm going to add the pixel to the site. So there's a couple of ways to do this. you can add in the pixel through Google Tag Manager, which is what I typically do, um, or you can getting a little lost right here. Okay, so you can either add the form in through Google Tag Manager, or you can put it directly into your code in the head section of the code. If you're using WordPress and you don't want to go the Google Tag Manager route, then what you can do is install the a plugin called Insert Headers and Footers. So if I go to plugins, you'll see, where is it? It's this plugin right here. So I already have this plugin installed on my WordPress site. If you don't have it, then you would just go to add new, and then you can search for the plugin right here. So you'll see that I have it installed. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'll go down to settings, and then the insert headers and footers plugin is in settings. And then I'm going to go to the scripts header section. And as you can see, this would add the script to the head section of the page and just paste it in. Then click save. So that's all we have to do. And if we go and look at the page now, let's go back to the pest control page. You should see it pop up in the right-hand corner. So here's the form. If I open it, you'll see it pops right up on the screen, and it's working great. So that's all you have to do to get it set up on your site. If you want it to open up with the click of a button to get fast free quote right here, then there's some additional steps you have to do. Or if you want to embed it into the right hand side of the page, then there's some additional steps you have to follow. And we're going to cover all these steps in a more advanced training tutorial where we build a form from start to finish. So that video should be up shortly on the Rocket Form site. I suggest taking a look at that if you want to dive more into how to open it up with the click of a button, adjust some pop-up settings, embed the form, uh, work on design and step setup and all of that type of great stuff. So if you are having trouble or need help, reach out. I'm happy to help you. Thank you.